This is Boxing Tickets NA. We're here at the warehouse in the Red Cow. Delighted to be joined with the new BUA Celtic Super Welterweight Champion, Daniel O'Sullivan. You just said to me before we started, you texted me and said, I can't wait to do an interview with you whenever I've got the belt. Well, here we are.
Yeah, I just knew, I was convinced, and all the hard training that I put in and stuff, I knew I wasn't going to lose this fight. And I knew Sean was going to be tough. I didn't expect him to be as tough as he was, in fairness. I thought I was going to get him out of there eventually, but he was tough as all boots, he was, in fairness. So
I think we sort of gave away a bit of the game plan. We done an interview the other day where we were saying the body work. I thought your body work at times exceptional. When you get in close, you sort of had him. He didn't know what was going on. Was square-footed in the ropes. Did you imagine that it would be so one-sided at times in the fight? I probably thought the scorecards were a bit closer than probably what I thought they were. What was your opinion on the scorecards?
Yeah, I thought they were very tight, especially when I think he got 2 points taken also. Yeah. I thought they were very close, but I was the away fighter. Like it said on the thing, I was the away fighter. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. But I thought maybe the first 2 rounds I lost, but I was nearly giving them away. I just wanted to feel what he had and stuff like that. And then I knew I'd up it, and I'd just keep upping it each round. And I seen there was times there that he kind of didn't want to know, but he was digging in really deep, in fairness to him. And I felt like there was times I was a bit messy. I was getting sloppy and stuff like that. There was openings I could have took, but it's all learning, isn't it? It's all learning.
There's you. You just obviously won the title, and you're sort of negative on yourself. You could probably have a perfect performance there, and you probably say I didn't do this right or didn't do this right. Obviously, it's all still learning. You're only 5-0, and you're a Celtic champion. It's only right. You're probably going to make mistakes in these fights. What an atmosphere as well. What a fight. Credit to Sean. He took your best punches, and Gum Shield came out at times probably from punches and everything else and exhaustion. But when you sort of recap this the next couple of days, you were going, that's the perfect way to sort of win a fight in a sort of war like that.
Yeah, 100%. They're the type of fights. I always, when I was turning pro, I said, you know what, I want to be in scraps. I want to be in good fights. And I know it's not good for the long term for the brain and stuff like that, but it's they're so enjoyable. Do you know what I mean? And the crowd spurring you on, everything like that. That was my first kind of really hard fight. He had won a domestic fight already, so he was kind of through it, and it was a good experience for me to learn from that. You don't want to be in too many wars kind of thing, but I don't think I took too many shots. I know my face is a little bit marked, but I didn't take too many shots. I was rolling with shots and catching shots and stuff like that, but yeah, as you say, I'm already criticising myself, but I just feel like I can be better, and I suppose that's a good thing. There's no point in me saying here now, I'm Celtic champion, I'm brilliant. I'll keep learning each step at a time. That's just the first step. Irish title hopefully next, or even defend this title a couple of times maybe, and just keep getting better, and who knows where I could end up.
From that moment, and obviously Craig O'Brien's house, sort of looking at the belt and going, one day you have it. You now have it over your own shoulder. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's surreal. But I was convinced. I was so I said to you in the interview the other day, I said me, Craig, and Thomas will get a photo next week with our 3 belts and stuff. I was convinced this is my time. And Noel Kennedy was telling me all day. He was doing my hands today, and he was saying, good things happen to good people, and I believe I am a good person. So, good things are starting to happen now. So
he's saying this quite a lot. He said it to Craig in the 3 Arena. Is this Niall Kennedy saying? Niall, I know you'll be watching this. Is this your saying? You just keep saying good things happen to good people. But it is right, Daniel. You're exactly what you are on camera as you are in person. There's nothing fake about you. You're totally down to earth. Probably too down to earth at times. People probably go, how does this guy fight? Because you're just so placid. Now you have the Celtic title, and you're saying Irish title defended a few times. You put yourself in the shop window now from you trying to call out champions to have fights. The rules are reversing for you now, and people's now going to call you out. It's going to feel strange for you. Somebody's going, I want to fight Daniel O'Sullivan next, and you'll be going, what's going on?
Yeah, I'll be more than open to it anyway. As you know, with every interview we done, I was calling out people, and like I said to you, it was just for the title. I didn't want to call out anyone personally or anything like that. It was just for the title, because I just really wanted some sort of belt, and the Celtic title was in my head since I was in Craig's house that time years ago. I was I'd love one of them. So yeah, now that people are going to start calling me out, it's hopefully will open doors. I remember when Craig did win that, he got him fights out in England and stuff like that. So who knows what can happen for me now.
I guess it's probably not trying to think too far ahead. You probably want to conquer the domestic scene before you sort of maybe look, to the UK market and stuff like that. There's plenty of names sort of, around the 154 division. I know you're not the sort of person to call anybody out. You're probably in that predicament where some people might not be ready for an Irish title, so you might have to maybe defend it once for someone to get in position. You know, what's the celebrations going to be like? You know, obviously you're going to plan that with Thomas and Craig. Like, good luck to you trying to get them two together at the same time for a picture of the threes with your belts.
Yeah. Hopefully we get them up during the week. Celebrations for me is, I'm thinking pizza or chipper, I don't know, but I don't drink, so it's just make up for a lot of food. But I'll be back. I said to Basil I'll be back in the gym on Monday. He told me to take a week off, but I feel like I will be back in the gym. Like, that's where I live, really, you know. And that's why I was able to get this belt in a short time. Like, I have a short career in boxing myself, you know. So I believe it's all from being in the gym constantly learning, constantly working on stuff. So this is only the start for me. I'm not gonna get big-headed around and say, "Oh, I'm Celtic champion now, I can stop training." You need to train harder. Like you said, people are going to be calling me out now. People are going to want this belt off me, so I need to up the levels now, you know.
When would you like to be next out? I guess when this adrenaline sort of kicks off in a few days, be going, when would I like to be out next? Like, obviously that's your first fight since St. Paddy's, sort of since March, so like there's a sort of 7-month difference there. You're obviously probably, is that you finished for the year now? Like, obviously there's a card here at the end of next month, and there's Waterford in December. Like, would you like to get on another card before the end of the year, or just that's it for 2024?
No, I'd definitely love to. I'd love to be back out, you know. It's now, my hand is very sore at the moment. Like, I had that hand injury before and it was very sore, and I felt it in the ring there. Like, so I kind of had to stop throwing it for a while. It was very, like the pain of it was bad. So I'm going to rest that for a few days and see, kind of assess it then. But I would love to be back out by the end of the year. Jay was saying to be in the ring. He said we'll talk after. He said he'll keep me busy on these shows. Like, he was a pleasure to work with this whole time. I have to say, like, he was really, really good to work with. So I'd love to be back on these shows. Even like the lads were telling me the other day, this is my first time even being at fights here, about the atmosphere and the arena. And it is a great little arena. Like, it's a great little venue, and the shows are run so well and stuff like that. So I would love to maybe be on the show in November, see how the hand is, and see how the weight goes in the next week. Anyway.
You're saying about a pizza or a chipper. I'm probably thinking there's probably one guy out there that probably wants to do that for you tonight, and it's Shane Meehan. You obviously got revenge for him. Obviously he was beat by Sean. You've got his revenge. So check your phone and see if Shane Meehan's sending you 20 quid to buy yourself a chipper.
Yeah, he sent me something. No, Shane's a good guy. Like, he talked to me the other day. He helped me. He kind of settled my nerves a little bit. He was telling me exactly what Sean was like, you know, when he was in the ring with him and stuff like that. So I kind of knew what to expect in there, thanks to Shane. Like, so yeah, he owes me something.
Well, look, congratulations, obviously, on a brilliant performance, and no doubt catch up with you very, very soon.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you so much.
Cheers, Daniel. Thank you.